Welcome to the iPad Apps First Look channel, and today we're going to talk about an app that actually might give you an idea of why you've been feeling stressed or tired. It's Wakeapp Pro Scientific Alarm by Abzu GmbH. This is a $2.99 app, and what it will do actually is check your sleep, check how you move, the way you actually react while you're sleeping, and it does so by detecting the movements in the bed. And basically what it will do is measure your night of sleep, and actually as a bonus you have a alarm clock that you can use and wake up in the morning. So if you're already using, for example, your iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad as a wake-up device, this could be something to actually get more info on what your night sleep is about. So it works by, first of all, the details. It's a small app, 11 megabytes, and it's in the health and fitness section. It is $2.99, requires iOS 5 or later, so it works with even older devices. Once it's installed, it requires you to go through a set of settings, and you need to check what you need to do. So for example, at the beginning it will ask you to, for example, put the device on your bed next to the pillow where you're sleeping, and actually move a little bit in the bed so that it can detect how soft your bed is or how hard. So it's going to adjust its sensitivity according to your mattress, how firm it is or not. And once you've gone through all the steps that are very easy to understand, you will set, of course, the alarm that you want to wake up to, and press start. What happens when you do that is, while you're sleeping, you have to keep your iPhone on the bed next to your pillow, and that's very important. And that's where some of you might not find it very interesting, especially if it's a phone like an iPhone. A lot of you out there don't like the fact that you might be actually having a device next to you, next to your head. And a lot of you actually, shut down your iPhone before going to bed so that there's no, radio waves going through your body or whatever. So if that is a concern, this is not an app for you, because it does, require your phone to be on. Of course, you can, close down the data and Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and try to keep your phone from emitting any types of radio frequency waves. But if that is not a problem, then you get this nice app that actually will give you statistics, history, and give you all the information needed, telling you the type of sleep that you have. Is it good? Do you have a lot of problems in your sleep? It will even give you suggestions of when your sleep is at the maximum. So it's going to tell you at what time in the night your sleep was the deepest. It's going to tell you also give you suggestions at what time would be the best for you to wake up. So for example, if you've been waking up at 8 in the morning all the time, and you place this app next to you, and after a few weeks it's going to tell you, well, 8 a.m. might not be the best time for you to wake up. It could be 8:45, or it could be 7 a.m. instead of 8, because it would be better for you. So it gives you suggestions, and it's very scientific. Now, I've tried it for a week, and unfortunately, I had a problem with the iPhone, and so I lost all the data that was recorded in it, and that's the unfortunate part. But even though you don't see any data here, I tried it for 7 days, and actually, it's interesting what you get out of this device, because it really shows you how many times you wake up at night, and it actually tells you. I've seen some nights where I sleep, for example, and it tells me that actually I move and wake up too much, and I actually don't have a very long part of my deep sleep, which is what is the most important for us. Having the deepest cycle of sleep, the longest amount of time, is what makes us feel refreshed, and in the morning you just wake up and you feel that, you know, you have all your energy back. So, and one nice little thing that I found actually on this app is that when the app tells me that I've not had a great night of sleep, I can actually tell you that that's the night that I woke up in the morning and I felt that I was tired. So it's an interesting app because it really seems to be quite good actually at detecting. So you've got the intro, you've got frequently asked questions if you want, and of course it's your alarm clock, so you can set it and you can modify the alarm clock and say, well, okay, it tells me that 7 a.m. is my time, would be better to be 7 a.m. So you can change that clock and see the change in pattern at the same time of your sleep cycle. So it's very interesting if you're a little scientific on the side and you've been having some problem sleeping, or maybe you're not having problems sleeping but you wake up and you feel tired all the time. This is a nice app for that actually, and it basically uses the gyroscopes in the iPhone to detect movements in the bed. So one of the things about this app is that it doesn't seem to work well if you're two people in the bed, because that's the biggest problem, is that if you have two people in the bed moves accordingly, not just to your movements but the other person's movements, and that can be a problem. You need to sleep alone to have the best results here. I've tried it because of course I'm a married guy, so I don't sleep alone. But on the I've put the iPhone, you know, like to the opposite of the other people, the other person in my bed. So what happens is I actually have had some interesting results, but they are kind of skewed because of all the movements from all the people. So it's not as good if you're not alone. But you know, if you're alone in your bed at night, and or if you are married or whatever, but you each have your bed, this app is going to be okay because it requires that you'll be mostly alone in your own bed. So why not try it out? Interesting little app here, and it's called Wakeapp App Pro, and it's available for $2.99 on the App Store. Wakeapp Pro Scientific Alarm Clock, and check all the details and all the graphics, and maybe you'll understand why you sleep well or not, and you'll even have the audio recordings of when you snore and all of that. So this is an interesting part, because if you're wondering if you snore, for example, you will know with this app that you do snore. So if you enjoy our reviews of apps for the iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch, why not subscribe to our channel? If you have any comments or questions, let us know. And hopefully you enjoy our reviews. Maybe you have an app that you'd like us to review, let us know. Maybe you're a developer and you have an app that you want us to talk about. We'll try to review it. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you again on the iPad Apps First Look channel. Bye-bye.